Hey, we're back with Let's Make a Board Game. In this episode, we talk about our recurring theme of a game, Mountain Rescue. So, the last time you guys saw this game, it was on a sheet of paper, and it had some dice, and now it turned into a card game. I think I said in the last episode we talked about this one, that I was looking at maybe doing cards for the people you rescue, all that good stuff, and well, the creative process being what it is, I was falling asleep one night, and in my mind, I had this image of a mountain of cards, right? And I thought, okay, that's neat. What do I do with it? And then I realized, oh, I have a mountain themed game. Maybe I'll make that the mountain of cards. And so, if we're going to kind of set this game up, it goes like this: dealing out all the cards. And you end up with 3 left over, right? That's what we got. So, this is a game that has 18 cards. I've designed these before. We've talked about Night Shift that I designed for the Button Shy contest and then ultimately lost to Circle the Wagons, which, I mean, I'm not mad about. I love that game. It's a great game. Night Shift is turned into a train game and it'll come out, I don't know, sometime in the future. I'm working on the art for the cards. It's done. It's ready to go. I just need to get it clean and pretty for you guys. So, what I ultimately envisioned the Mountain Rescue game to be was that you had 3 goal cards, right? These are our 3 goal cards. And so these are the goals: the most barrels, the most rope, and the most tools. Right now, currently is our current goals. Each card has a goal on it, right? But we're only focused on these goals when we play. And so it's a 2-player game. You're going to be playing as dueling mountain dogs, Barry and Beethoven, right? Barry is the most successful St. Bernard in mountain rescues back in the 1800s. And Beethoven is the famous movie dog, who's also St. Bernard. Yay, St. Bernards. They're pretty cool. I'm really excited to put some art on this game for you guys to see. Right now, obviously, it's pencil and cards and stick figures, and this is, I sat down one day and just kind of, here's where it was, and I added some ideas. I added time. I added colors. I added a bunch of trees. So on your turn, you're going to take one of the cards that's available, right? This card's not available because there's something on top of it. So any up cards you can take. So each card has a person that's been saved. Each card has a tool. Each card has a tree type. Each card has a time. The goals, of course, don't matter. During the gameplay, they matter if the cards are out here. So anyway, move these down so you guys can see a little bit better. There you go. Anyway, so moving on. So this one, I would spend 12 time going to the mountain. There's 18 cards. There are 18 time values. Okay. So now, this is my card, so I've claimed this. So say I'm player 1, right? So I've rescued somebody who's red. I've spent 12 in my time, 12 hours to do it. I don't know. Time is a metaphor. My tool is a pickaxe, which I want to have the most of those at the end, which is kind of cool. As you can see, there's lots more pickaxes here. There's at least 1, 2, 3. There's 4, right? At least 5. I think there's 6 altogether. 3 tools, so there's 6 each. And there's 4 colors, 2 non-colors. 2 cards are non-colored. There's 2 of each tree. I don't know. Tried to be interesting. Anyway, so then the next player is going to go. They have the option to take any of the other cards that are up. If they take a lower time, they're going to go first in the next round instead of second. So in this case, we are looking for pickaxes as a goal, right? We're looking at ropes and barrels. So they could have taken any of these. They know I've taken a pickaxe, so they might want to take a pickaxe too. But I think we're going to take this one, have the most rope, okay? And so they've saved somebody who's yellow. And some of the goals are for yellow people. This is a goal of set of equipment, for example. So this person now is going to go first, and they're going to go ahead and draft. So if they take the 7, they're guaranteed to go again first next turn, unless this card is, it's a 4. So now this guy could go first on the following round. So currently, they've got 1 of each tool, right? That's pretty cool. They've got a hemlock and a cedar, and they've spent 13 hours on the mountain, right? So I think kind of laying them like this is the way to go. That way you can see all of the relevant things towards goals. In this case, we're not so much worried about trees. We're not worried about time. So we can actually turn them like this. We are just worried about tools, right? In this case, these guys. This one actually does work towards my goal. So that's kind of cool. The other goals, of course, there's most, blue saved, most different trees, things like that. So lots of different goals, lots of different cards. So as the game plays, this guy's going to go next, of course. He's going to have to choose from one of these two. I think we'll choose this one because maybe I can go again first next turn, and then I can take this pickaxe here. But see, this guy now has this barrel, which he's already collecting barrels, so he'd probably take that one. He'll go first next time, right? So kind of adds that nice funky wrinkle to the gameplay. I have actually spent quite a bit of time designing this game, as you guys can see. I'll pretty it up. I really think, I don't know, I feel like this game's pretty close to done. I feel like it's very publishable. Cool theme. Our friend, our writer friend, Keith W. Dickinson, if you guys haven't checked out his work, please do. He's the guy who wrote Dexter and Sinister. This is really good steampunk novel series. I think there's 2 of those, and then he's got a new book coming out sometime soon. Glenda the Veg Witch, I think is the name of it. So thank you, Keith, for the name for this game. This game is actually going to be called Safe and Hound, since we have our doggies. Shout out to all of our other buddies. Shout out to Nate Murray. You're cool, Nate. I know you love dog games. You get to play as a dog in this game, Nate. Come on. What's better than that? Anyway, so this guy has 2 for his last time. So it's important to be able to see the last time, so you know how much time is the last one. Now you know who's going first that turn, right? So this guy, barrels, probably going to lose the pickaxe battle. But, oh, if I take that, then I open up to 3. Let's take this rope here. Now, maybe we'll get the most rope, right? So the game kind of continues on, so on and so forth. Anyhow, as I was saying, this is a game that I think there's a lot of good here. I think that it's a unique game. The mountain of cards feels in some ways thematic. All different goals. Each card has a unique goal. Least total time on the mountain. A set of rescued people, red, yellow, green, blue. Once this is cleaned up and looking like a proper game, instead of me and my, scribbly scribbles, my pencil scribbles. You can see I've erased. There's just a lot of thought has gone into this game before you guys have seen it. So I do appreciate you guys checking out this video. I appreciate you checking out the game. I don't know when this game will come out, but it'll come out. It'll be pretty, and we'll do something cool with it. Also, hope you guys will check out our friend AtikinGames. Their game Malum Hortus will be out in October, so I will put the link to that in the description if I can. Otherwise, I'll drop it in the comments so you guys can check it out. I know they're looking for plenty of folks to get on board early and be excited about the game and everything. So 9, this guy gets to go next. Ooh, he can take the 1. Is he already leading? Yeah, we'll stay ahead in pickaxes and rope. Oof. And then I got to figure out what each goal, how much each goal is worth. We'll figure that out though. We aren't there yet. The game is otherwise pretty well established. So do I take a 3 and stay ahead in barrels? Either one's a barrel. I think we'll take that. I'm going to lose pickaxes though. That's fine. We're not going to win pickaxes. I'm going to change this goal. This goal needs to change. I don't want 2 pickaxes. Anyway, like I said, we're getting there, guys. This is a cool game. I'm excited for it. I'm excited about what it could be. Of course, now we're 5. You end up taking 7 cards apiece. I don't know. Anyway, there's 3 that aren't used, and then there's 1 that's left over. So this guy has the lowest number. Oh no, he has second lowest number. Take that one. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. This one. Haha. broken into the barrels. And this guy over here has got lots of barrels. Lots more barrels. All the barrels. We're gonna, let's see, do I want that pickaxe? I bet if I do this one, I could get the pickaxe maybe. Nope. Because then it'll be 1-1, and this one's, you know, nobody scores that last one, and that's fine. So, this guy has a decision. No, he's going first. He's got 1 rope, he has 2 rope. So if we tie for the most rope, aha, and this guy gets the barrel, right? So most barrels, tie for the most rope, most tools to draw. So I think we'll have to have another scoring option, you know, in addition to that. Maybe a tiebreaker of time? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so 3 goals, 15 cards for the mountain, drafting cards for your display. Yeah, you know, I feel like we're pretty close. I think this game is going to be cool. It'll be a different kind of game from us. It'll be a print and play. We'll also do probably a Game Crafter release with a hook box. So if people want physical copies, they can get them. These are, of course, punched cards. I have a card punch that I use to make cards, have for a long time. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out Let's Make a Board Game. We are continuing our journey of mountain rescue game, also known now as Safe and Hound. Thank you guys for checking out the game. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for checking out our Kickstarters. We have another Kickstarter coming up in October for Crash Test Zombies. It's a game where you flip a table to launch your die. Very unique mechanism on what Roll and Write Revolution has stood for and will continue to stand for. We're all about revolutionizing the game industry. Thanks for checking us out.